Hi, everybody. Welcome to Life with Anita. This is a weekly recap that I am doing tonight. Also, to promote some of the events I will be attending coming up soon. And also to tell you guys about a great interview that's coming up with Malcolm J. He is a Dallas-based music artist. The interview will be happening on April 12th. I am also excited to do a song with him and also introduce my great friend. Her name is Star Bun Buns Mitchell. You may have heard her on an episode before. This is going to be great because myself being from the Midwest and also Malcolm J being from the Midwest, he's from Detroit, I'm from Wisconsin. So, we understand the Midwest vibes that are there. And now we are in Texas doing big things. I'm excited for this. I am currently working on writing my first single to release it sometime next month. So I'm really, truly excited about that. I don't plan on signing to any record label. I want to be independent, own all my things. And that's kind of where I'm going as far as music wise. A lot of people are just like, you are really a jack of all trades because you know how to do so much. But I think primarily this year I am going to focus on my events, my clothing line, and then also dibble and dabble a little bit in music when I do collaborations with other artists, which I'm truly blessed to know some amazing people who have amazing talent like myself. And I think this is going to be a great year. Also, this weekend, I will be in Dallas for the Success Surge. One of my good friends has put together an amazing event this weekend. It's going to be on the 30th. I will be there attending, encouraging, because entrepreneurship is, people hear the word and think it's easy. When you are a business owner, when you are trying to network and brand your business, especially if you're like me, where I'm a new business owner in a new place. So I have to do a little extra footwork to really expand myself and expand my brand. And so I'm going to be speaking this weekend and helping people understand how important it is to be in the right places, how to have a game plan for how you're going to achieve something. And so it is March 28th, 2004. By December of 2024, I plan to see my first multi-million-dollar profit from businesses and business deals that I'm going into. So when you have a plan, when you have a goal, it's very important that you stick to that. A lot of people just say, hey, I want to be a millionaire, but they don't understand that there's a process of that. You have to first have your mindset. You have to you have to go ahead and put the work in to make that happen. So even though I work a 9 to 5, I also come home and I'm doing my podcast and I'm promoting my businesses and I'm still out networking with people, I have great friends who have already been extremely successful. And so it's nice to kind of work with them and get a feel for what that's like when you're sitting in a room with other millionaires and you're looking like, wow, this is going to be my first year as a millionaire. Nobody else in my family has been able to become a multimillionaire. So the year 2024, this is going to be my first year understanding what it's like for myself to be a multimillionaire, and to have successful businesses. And I think that a lot of times people feel like, well, that sounds crazy. Everybody can't be a millionaire. If your mindset is not there, if your work ethic is not there, there's sometimes I may sit up and I'm up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, right? And I'm working and I'm focused, or I may get up at 5-6 o'clock in the morning and I may listen to some jazz or meditation music and I'm still thinking and brainstorming and trying to figure out how am I going to get to this few million I want to see, right, by the end of the year. So it's March. So if my goal is to see $9 million by December, I've got to make sure I got my plan together. I got to make sure that if I'm going to involve people in my business dealings, that they're the right people, because a lot of people feel like, well, as long as I can network with somebody who has a lot of money, I'm guaranteed to have a lot of money like them. That is not how business works. That is not how you obtain becoming financially stable. That's not how you obtain becoming a multimillionaire and then progressing to a billionaire. My whole goal now at this point is, once I become a multimillionaire this year, the next year and the next year and the year after that, I'm going to multiply that so that at some point I'm going to become a billionaire and I'm going to own a lot of things that I am a part of. Business ownership is so important, because it's one thing to just be a partner of something or own a share in something. But when you are your own boss and you own everything that you have your hands in, it gives you such a wide realm to explore, to really, be able to be a part of. And me being the person that I am, I always try to encourage people, you can do whatever you set your mind to. I had a lady where she was like, you know what? She was like, I don't think my books are going to sell. I don't think I got what it takes. She's like, I wrote these books and I don't think it's going to be what it's going to be. And my advice to her was, what are you doing to get the book sales? Are you just telling people every once in a while that, hey, I got this book, or I got these books going, do you want to buy one? When you are in business, every day you have to promote yourself. Every day you have to do something that gets yourself out there. I'm on so many different platforms, and I'm at so many different events, and I'm doing this and I'm speaking here and I'm promoting here and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, because that is how you brand yourself. That is how you truly do what you need to do to get to where you're trying to go. And one of the things I am hoping to achieve this weekend when I go to the Success Surge is to build great friendships and relationships with other people who are in business like myself. There's so many avenues that people can truly take to accomplish the wealth that they want. It's not hard to become a millionaire. It's about, okay, am I going to do the steps and the work that's needed to become who I want to become? I never thought that a lot of success that I've had in business, I didn't know it was going to come. But you know what? When I think back now, all the sleepless nights and all the times I stayed up and I was like, I want to go to sleep, but I got this vision, I got this idea, and then I stayed up, and then later am I looking back now, it came into fruition. So it's so important for people to just understand what it takes for you to succeed in business. The place that I'm in now, which is a very big state, right? There's so much you can do. There's so many people you can meet. There's so many ways that you can truly brand yourself to be successful. And I'm going to start doing podcasts probably every week. I'm going to start helping other entrepreneurs to succeed, giving you pointers and tips to really help you achieve what you're trying to achieve, because it's one thing to get a business, right? But anybody can get a business and then they fail at having a business because they're not willing to do the work necessary to keep that business thriving. So it's kind of like your business is like your plant, right? And so if you don't water and take care of your plant, it's not going to grow. So you have to look at that when you are thinking about being a business owner. And there's so many things that go into that. See, everybody wants the title, but nobody really wants to do the hard work that goes with that. So when on the weekends, everybody else might go out to the club, everybody else might go out and do something, right? But I'm at events and I'm networking and I'm creating my business cards and I'm over here doing promotion over here and I'm on my podcast and I'm working, I'm creating, I'm doing things. And I have one of the biggest interviews coming up on my podcast on April 12th, and that shows you just how important it is to put the footwork down. This artist did not want to interview, right? He was like, you know what? He was like, I'm not going to interview with nobody else but you, Anita. He was like, I love the energy. I love how your podcast is. I love how you operate and just the way that you are. Like, You came and had a conversation with me, and it's the way you delivered your conversation. So something so simple as me having a conversation at an event turned into me doing a very big, a very big interview coming up. And I always tell people that one good decision can lead to so many great things. If I would not have begun to plan my life a certain way, I wouldn't be able to go into arenas that I go into. I wouldn't be able to do deals that I'm doing right now. It's all about how you position yourself. So if I position myself or I have a bad mindset that's saying, hey, I can't do this, I can't do that, how am I going to make this happen? If you don't have the proper mindset, you won't get up and make the proper steps. So my mindset is always waking up saying, hey, I want to see that $9 million by the end of the year. What do I have to do to get there? What do I have to put in play for me to get that $9 million at the end of the year? I have a set date. Like, you have to be intentional with how you want to succeed. So a lot of things I have wrote down is saying, hey, by December, I want to have $9 million in my bank account. Now, to somebody who doesn't understand your vision, who doesn't understand my vision, they're going to say, that's a lot of money. How are you going to do that? But all it takes is one leap of faith, one moment for you to believe that you can do what you're trying to do, and you'll succeed. So as I get ready to end this episode, I just want to tell everybody that go out there, believe in yourself. You can be great. When it comes to you being a business owner, yes, we have our ups and downs and our good and bad days, because being a business owner is not easy. You guys are listening to somebody where I own a clothing line. I'm an event planner. I work a job. I do a lot of different stuff at once. But the reason why I'm so successful in the things that I do is because I know how to prioritize things. I do time management, and those are very essential to becoming a successful business owner, and then also going to higher heights in business. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys come back on April 12th. It'll be at 12 p.m. CST. I am going to be interviewing an amazing artist, Malcolm J. You guys can go check out some of his music ahead of time. Also, I will be introducing you guys to Star Bum Buns Mitchell. She is really amazing. She has great music, and we are going to do some great collaborations that day on the 12th. So you guys make sure you come back and tune in. I'll be back with another episode on Saturday after I leave my event. I am going to go inspire so many people this weekend and network and get a chance to really let people understand that when you have a vision and when you believe in your vision, you can truly make your vision happen. So thank you guys for tuning in to Life with Anita. You guys have a great evening.